So my sister and my mother, we're gonna go run an errand and came back with all these antojitos, guys. What you guys bring, Sissy?
Mangoneadas and corn y un duro loco para mi mamá.
¿Qué trajiste, ma?
Pues mangoneadas, que no
Un
quería
duro loco para la loca de mi mamá.
Mira. Un duro loco.
Un duro loco. Okay, so they brought them hot Cheetos because I don't buy them for them. So grandma brought them acahueta and some mangonadas there. Okay, let's go get Ashy. Ashy, mangonada. Mira cómo se malpasa y se ríe de pura felicidad porque su niña interior le pataleaba.
Pues sí, se me antojó desde que llegamos. Dije, ay, yo quiero un duro. Le dije, si tiene frijoles, es mejor con frijoles.
And the reason we're eating here, guys, because the girls stripped down the table over there. They went ahead and did the citrus strip there with the same thing they did to the chairs. They did it to the table because they didn't have practice today. And that way it could be ready for me tomorrow in the afternoon or something because it has to stay for 24 hours. And I'll sand it down a little bit and I'm gonna paint it the color of the chairs. A little sanding and then I'll go ahead and paint it. There's a first layer.
What?
I still need the bottom. I already did all the top. Alright guys, so Alizé went ahead and taped up the quinceañera Sweet 16 frames right there. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the gold that was in the inside right here, like little dots, just because it would match the mirror. It has a little bit of gold, you could barely see it. That could be as an accent. And I'm gonna spray paint it black. I'll show you guys after. Alright, I'm gonna use the gloss black. I ran out of the matte black. And I'm gonna go from like far away here. I'm doing the first layer. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for it to dry up, and then if it needs a second layer, I'll go ahead and do it. And I'm not gonna do the other one just because I want to see how this one turns out. I'm gonna wait for it to dry up so I could take off the newspaper. So I brought it back in. It looks like it absorbed the paint pretty good right here. So I'm about to take off the newspaper and let's see how that came out. Ready? Ready? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am in love. It already had this like gold stitch in there, guys. So Alizé made sure she covered the gold here because we still want to keep a little tiny bit of gold there. And it was already black from the inside and it had a little bit of gold, but this was like gold with black. So we went ahead and did it all black. And it came out gorgeous, guys.
Let me hang it.
Okay, she's gonna hang it. Okay, no, más para acá, to the left. There you go. Okay, so it's still kind of off, but we'll fix it right now. To the left a little bit. Okay guys, so that's how it turned out. So we're gonna go ahead and
Oh, it's still cooking.
spray paint the other one since it's already ready. I caught Aliyah. She was trying to rip off the newspaper. I mean Alicia. Yeah, so that's how it turned out, guys. It looks pretty good. So this one should be next, and if you guys could see the detail, that's how it was. A little bit of black with gold, and then it has a little stitching here. It's like light gold and stuff. So we covered that up so we could do the wrist black since it already has it here. And then I'm gonna take advantage, and we actually just put up these couches here, and the legs right there, they're wood. They're wood, so we're gonna go ahead and flip them, take off the legs, and I'm gonna spray paint them black. You know, it's just a little detail, you could barely see them, but since I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and spray those, might as well, and I'll show you guys. All right guys, so I'm just gonna let this table dry up. We already did the final touches. Alizé helped me with the bottom there. True story here, you guys see with your own eyes here. This gallon is not even halfway. Not even halfway. And I already painted Alizé's drawer, all the chairs, all the chairs and the dining table, and it's not even halfway. It's a little bit more than halfway. So what does that tell you? When you use proper things, it goes a long ways. You know, we used the stripper, so it was already stripped down. So the paint, I mean, it just sticks on very, very well. You could even leave it with one layer if you want that rustic look. I just did a second coat to look gray, but you don't even have to if you don't want to. And I'll show you guys right now when we have like the chairs tucked in and everything. But I did this first, and it's already dried. We have the fan on and everything, and my table's completely dry. All right guys, so this is the second cuadro. We already put that one up, and I showed you guys the detail with the little gold
Oh, it's upside down.
detail there. This is, hey, it's upside down, Alizé.
I know.
Look at that detail. It has the gold stitching, and it matches the mirror we have here in the living room. And it already had black in the inside and somewhat over here. So we just kind of covered the little stitching here, gold, and it was already black from the inside. So we just painted the outside black to kind of go with the wall, because we have all white walls, guys. But this is how it turned out. And I'll show you guys, we're gonna go ahead and paint some decor as well. I'll show you guys that in a bit. So Alizé's hanging it back up right now. First try, head straight. Aliyah's like, Mom, it kind of looked better without a frame, but I think she wanted us to remove that frame because she still actually looked like a little girl right there. And she probably wants like an updated picture. She don't even wear a lot of makeup, but she looks different than there. We do need an updated family picture though. This is 2 years old. All right guys, so I removed the patas or feet from the ottoman right here. And it has, you could open it and store like toys, blankets, or whatever you like. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint these. The girls didn't want me to because they're like, Mom, you can't even see, you can't even tell. Down there, you could barely see them. But I'm like, you know what? While I'm at it, I might as well do those too. So I think that would be a cute detail because they're wood. I'm gonna do them black because just for the fact that my baseboards, they're tile as well, and they just have that detail. They have that black matte metal, and I think that looks awesome because it's just like very little and it literally like pops out very well. So I want the same for the sofas right here. I want the patas to like pop out and stand out. So I'll show you guys when they're painted. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint the patas. This is super dirty because we used it for the picture frames. Alizé used it for some pumpkins. She will post that in her channel. So let's get started. It's actually getting dark already, so I'm just gonna do these first. And then if we like it, I'll go ahead and do the rest tomorrow and then show you guys like the final and stuff. But these should be dried like right now. Yeah, because it's super hot here. So it's just gonna be this where you could actually like see. And there you go. And right here, and I'm gonna do that same thing to these two. All right guys, and if you guys see this right here, this is in my bar area. Obviously it's not gonna stay there. All these pumpkins are gold, but I'm like, you know what, it's like way off. It doesn't go with our theme, the colors. Believe it or not, these are from Alizé Sweet 16, and we've used them last year for like fall decor as well, but I left them gold. I had spray painted them gold for her Sweet 16 for like the sweet table and the main table and stuff like that. I thought about spray painting them all over again, so I'll probably do some white and some black pumpkins, and I'll show you guys how they turn out. These were originally like a dark brown, also Princess House, but we painted those gold for Alizé Sweet 16. And now they're going back to black. They were like dark brown, almost black, so now we are painting them back to black. I'll show you guys the after finish. As you guys could see, I told you guys I was gonna remove the legs from the sofas. That's exactly what I did. Actually, Alizé helped me out. She removed all the legs, so I went out there and I have them all laid. You can really see them over there somewhere. Over there, you can't really see them, but I already spray painted them. I'm already done with this one right here. This is how it looks, and I'm done with the one in the corner over there, but you can't see it obviously. And we are getting ready. There's a mess right now because we're trying to figure things out here, but Alizé and Aliyah had already put out the tape for me so I can do the accent wall. So it turns out that it peeled off, so Alizé did it all over again. So it's nice and ready for me to do it. I was gonna go ahead and do it black, but I thought it was too dark just because I have just a little bit of black as my accent. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. You guys will see the color right now once I start. And yes, that's the ugly color it used to be before. And then I painted gray and then white, so the TV was covering that up. And so what Willie did yesterday, there was only that one plug. So he ran the wire and he did another plug up there. It's gonna be a double plug. That way the TV can connect from up there, and that's gonna be for like the DVR and other things. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and patch that up right there and paint it the accent color. I'll show you guys once it's done. And if you guys didn't see, you guys probably saw my mueble with the little chimney there. I just realized it has like marble type of deal. And Willie's like, oh, what does it match? Do you like it? I'm like, I didn't even know it had, I'm all painted. I didn't even know it had marble. That explains why it was so heavy. But I'm like, oh yeah, I love it. I'm like, it actually goes with the tile. So it's pretty cool. I'll show you guys once it's all done. All right guys, so this is the final touch right here. This is how the table turned out. I had already showed you guys. It was nice and dry, like within like not even an hour. And I just put these because I'm just tired of covering up the whole table. So I'm gonna leave it uncovered just because it looks so pretty, this color. So I had already painted the chairs. You guys saw that in a previous video. But this is how the whole table looks. Really, really pretty. It looks like a whole other table. Somebody came to the house and they're like, oh, you got a new table. I'm like, no, it's the same one I painted. They were just in shock, like I am, because it looks very, very beautiful. And I couldn't even imagine how much I would have spent it on a new table when there was no need, because this table is like a couple years old and I wasn't gonna get a brand new table just because of the colors. So I'm glad I did this. Of course, I mentioned to you guys, if I wouldn't like how it came out, I would have obviously bought a new one, but there's no need to buy a new one. I mean, the paint was under $30 and I did the work. You know, I didn't do it in one day. The table I did, but the chairs I did like 2 and then 3 and then another 3 because it's 8. So I did it like in multiple days, but I mean, I did it at my own pace. So that was perfect. And if you guys see a mess in the background, I'm kind of facing it down because Alizé is doing a video on her channel. She's gonna do the fall decor and stuff. She's actually getting ready to decorate the table. You guys probably seen in a previous video. She had just put out everything, so it was just scattered around everywhere. And it was gold, so she's doing some spray painting and stuff so it can match our theme now, our colors that we recently put out in our kitchen. So I'll let her show you guys the fall decor / Halloween that should be coming up next. But as of now, I just want to show you guys my comedor nuevo, porque quedó nuevo. It looks brand new all over again. I hope you guys really liked and enjoyed the little sneak peeks tutorial type of deal I gave you guys. I did a before and after on the chairs because I did the chairs first. And then this video is kind of like a part 2 to finish up the table. Thank you so much for watching and supporting our channel and all the love we have been receiving. The new people that have been watching our content, thank you guys so much. We will be back with a lot more content. I will not be as busy as I was because construction's over for a while now. So yeah, guys, we'll have a lot more time. We will be back with more videos. And you guys know the drill. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is the progress. Almost done. And I'm going to go back to that and patch it up. I just don't have any pudding right now or whatever you put on there. So, you know what? I'll just go over it. I'm not going to stop just for that. So I can always patch it up and just paint over it or whatever. And Willie needs to cover that up still. And yeah. I just need all of that edge and pretty much I'll be done. And I did under the little bar area right there. I went ahead and did it all around, except for the pillar, of course. But that's the update. Guys, this is the current situation. Let me turn on the light. We have a little pile here that's gonna go out. I put the diapers away. We had a big stack, but she goes through them really quickly. So that's that. So take a look at this right now. And then the next clip you guys will see, it's gonna be all nice and decorated with the TV up. And I wanna show you guys this detail right here. You guys know, you guys saw earlier on this video, the sofa feet, they were brown, so we spray painted them black. Actually, you're able to, you could see it, you could barely see it, but I'm comfortable with me knowing like they match. So yeah, that's how they look. Willie needs to connect the sofa pieces. They're not connected as of yet because we flipped them over to put the legs back, but he should be connecting them so they could be nice. And you guys will see all nice and decorated. You guys saw the frame. It turned out nice, black, and it still has a little bit of gold stitching there, just like the mirror. We're gonna go ahead and clean it up for sure. And then that palo needs to be painted as well. It needs to be fixed. So you guys will see everything nice and done.
We're gonna put the curtains higher.
Yeah, we're gonna put the curtains higher.
Give a bigger room.
To make the bigger room effect there. So yeah, guys, this is how it turned out. It's like a charcoal type of deal. Dark gray. And we also did the bottom of the bar here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the final touch right there because when I removed the tape, some of the paint came off just right there, just a tiny bit. So just little details, and then we're gonna reorganize all this. All that shouldn't be there. So yeah, guys, I'll show you guys the video. The clip you guys will see up next is everything nice and decorated, and that's gonna be removed.